guys, ITAEWON Semi. I'm back, and I decided that I wanted to do a walk and talk, because sitting in the house and doing those videos in the house, it's getting to be a little tedious, a little boring. So I figured I'd do a little walk and talk. And I'm just heading home from work. I'm here in the Jukjeong area, just walking down to the bus that takes me directly home, which is really convenient. Like, I'm over an hour away from the city, and the really cool thing about this job, which one of the other reasons why I took it, because people ask me, why do I travel so far? Because it's just one bus. I take one bus from like 2-minute walk from in front of my school, and it drops me off right where my motorcycle is, where I park in the morning. So just so you know, so I live in Namsan, and from my house I could take a bus, but I'd have to take a bus back at night, which I don't like waiting for, because that bus stop is really crowded. Anyway, so what I do is I take my scooter from my house and I bring it down, like not even 5 minutes, to where the major bus stop is. And from there, I catch one of 5 or 6 different buses that takes me across the river to Gangnam, where I get on the subway and take one subway to work, my morning job. And then in the afternoon, I take 2 subways to get to my second job, and 1 bus. But it's not that bad. It's a 40-minute trip between the 2 jobs, which, and I think I've said this before, I talked about this before, the issue with having 2 part-time jobs is finding the one that don't overlap. Because traditionally here in Korea, the timing of kindergarten jobs is between, well, this is a new store that just opened, Salady. I have to go check that out soon. So anyway, yeah, check out the flowers are out, and they'll be gone this weekend because there's a big storm on Saturday. They'll be gone. This video will go up, I'm filming this April 3rd. This video will go up probably end of April. Anyway, so getting from sorry, I have 2 part-time jobs, and basically the main reason is the responsibility is a lot less. My morning job's a kindergarten, but if you stay for elementary, the paperwork just goes up. You have so many reports to fill out, so many syllabuses to create. I don't do any prep work because my classes are already prepared, the syllabus is already there, the books are already there, the art and science and everything is already done, okay? It's all done, and I love it. My afternoon job is the same thing. It's a part-time job where I teach from 4 o'clock till 9 o'clock, okay? Middle school and elementary kids. So I finish at 2:15 at the one job, and I make it in time to start the second job. All the jobs I've ever worked at start at 1 o'clock or finish at 2 o'clock. So to find a job that ends before 3 and starts after 3, perfect. And the distance between the 2, very easy to do, 1 or 2 subway stops. But coming home, it's so convenient. This one bus takes me right to where I start my day. I mean, talk about convenient, right? So anyway, I'm rambling on about nothing. Just wanted to talk to you guys about a medical update. Sorry it took me 4 minutes to get to this, but I just wanted to, casually talk to you guys about how life is going. What are things going on here in COVID Korea, like in April, 1 year plus. So, in August of last year, I had to go and get a health check as part of my job. I had to get a health check. They do blood tests and stuff, check for tuberculosis. That's coming from a car. Anyway, you don't usually find that here in Korea. Yeah, that's really rare here in Korea. Anyway, so I had to get the blood tests and the tuberculosis and I don't know, I can't remember what else. And when I finished the test, which is submitted to my school, and then it goes to the ministry or whatever, showing that I'm able to work with kids, the nurse or the doctor told me that I should go meet with my doctor or get checked out because they said my blood pressure was high. So I'd never been tested before, and I knew I'd gained a little bit of weight, but I wasn't under any stress. So I was just curious, so of course I go to the doctor, and a new doctor had opened up in my neighborhood who was American trained, Korean doctor, American trained, and spoke perfect English, from Chicago. Really nice guy. It turns out that he's an amazing doctor. I've been going to him now 6 months. Amazing doctor. I absolutely love him. Most Korean doctors, compared to the West, the Western doctors make a lot more money. Korean doctors not as much. So they process a lot of people very quickly. He takes his time and talks to you, which I like, because I need to understand what's going on. So I went and got the blood test, and he said, yep, your blood pressure's high. And we're talking 140 over 95. That is level 1 hypertension, high blood pressure. So immediately put me on medication, several types of medication. And then I think every week or every month I was taking blood tests. And then he started noticing other things because we were getting baselines. He was noticing other things. Stress on my kidneys, circulatory system, liver. And then I started taking medication and changing things in my diet to help. And slowly things were coming back to normal. There was some tiny little issue one month in December with my kidneys. But again, that was, he couldn't see, he said, like, if it was 4 or 5 things, I would be concerned, but it's 1. So it's probably an anomaly, or it's just like a little blip in your health. But I'm glad to say, as of April, I am free and clear. My blood pressure, as of last weekend, April, end of March, beginning of April, was 98 over 79, which is very low. And this is talking about someone who has been walking around, and like, it wasn't like I wasn't asleep, right? I was moving and active, and that's great. I've lost weight. In 1 month, I lost over 5 kilos. I'm on a special metabolism booster. So, health-wise, I'm very happy. And all of this medication and treatment has cost me nothing. And I think my bus is coming. Yeah, I got to get on the bus. I'm going to talk to you. Nope, that's not my bus. My bus is coming shortly. Yeah, it's on its way. So I want to end this up real quick. But I'm telling you, the healthcare system here in Korea, absolutely perfect. I'm going to get checked out for special eye, for my eyes. Not laser, because I can't get laser, but treatment to strengthen my cornea so that I can get LASIK. All right, there's my bus. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Yeah, so sorry about that. To get on my bus real quick, because if I miss this one, it's another 10 minutes for the next one. So anyway, yeah, healthcare costs in this country, I think, for complete blood test and urinalysis, because I'm on the healthcare plan, $25, 25,000 won. Vitamins, the medication, I think for a month's medication for my heart, my kidneys, my liver, blood pressure, all of those. 25,000 won, 25 bucks. It was so little that I didn't even bother keeping track of it. But I'm very happy with the results, and get checked out. That's the number one thing here, is a lesson learned. get checked out, get a blood test, get urinalysis, get everything checked out. And here's the important thing, do it monthly so that you can keep track of that baseline and make sure that there's no spikes. Right? So stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. You too, and Sammy, I'm out.